into my kitchen. You just caught me eating some chocolate chips. They're so good. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect hard pancakes. We're going to be using some chocolate chips for some chocolate chip hard pancakes. You could use these for, you can use this for Valentine's Day, Saturday, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. It doesn't really matter. But this is what I'm going to promise you though. They are so good. My children love them. My husband loves them. I love them too, and I know you like it. So the recipe I'm using is my homemade chocolate chip recipe. Chocolate chip pancake recipe, which you can find in the domesticlifestyles.com. So come on into my kitchen and let's get cooking.
Heart-shaped pancakes, you need a heart-shaped cookie cutter, a wire whisk, a nice ladle to scoop out all that goodness, and of course a wooden skewer. It helps me get the right shape I need, and a nice wide spatula to flip those pancakes, as well as some non-stick cooking spray, and I like coconut oil, but you can use any you choose. Then what we're going to do is gather all the dry ingredients. You see my flour, my baking powder, my salt, they're all in that bowl. I forgot to add my cinnamon, but of course there's cinnamon too. And I'm going to add some almond milk. You can get the full recipe on the domesticlifestyles.com. Here's some melted butter. And then of course you can't have pancakes without eggs, so this recipe calls for 2 eggs. What we're going to do now is whisk the dry ingredients together. After that, I'm going to beat my eggs. I forgot to beat them earlier. We're going to just go ahead and beat them nice and good. All mixed up in here. I love the color of the eggs though. These are organic eggs, and I just love how they make the pancakes turn out. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some almond milk, right? I think I used about 1.5 cups. But you see what I'm doing here is pouring the almond milk in just a little bit at a time to get the right consistency. Then I'm going to add the eggs. I don't like to add all my milk all at once. I like to add the eggs, some of the milk, some of the eggs, then mix, then reevaluate, look to see what consistency I have, see if it's too thick, and hopefully it's not too thin, because if it's too thin, the only way to get it thicker is to put some more of the flour mixture in there, and that's already all of my flour mixture. If you overmix the batter, that's me adding the melted butter there. If you overmix the batter, what you're going to get is a much thinner mixture. Now, if you like thin pancakes, that may work for you. But here I'm adding some cinnamon. But I like my pancakes with some lift. So the recipe that we're using for these heart-shaped pancakes are my homemade fluffy chocolate chip pancake recipe. And you can get that full recipe in the link that I'm going to provide below this video under Domestic Lifestyles. Here I'm adding the rest of the milk, getting that nice and mixed in. And I think that's the consistency that I'm looking for. So we're ready to put that on the griddle.
So let's get cooking, right? So I have a hot grill pan right here. It's about, I would say about 200 degrees. I have my coconut oil spray, which is very important. I'm going to spray my grill pan, and I'm going to spray my heart cookie cutter. There, that's going to make sure that my pancake doesn't stick on the inside. It's smoking a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little paper towel and wipe off the excess coconut oil here and make sure I get the temperature right. I am not sure about you, but what tends to happen in my house is the first pancake doesn't necessarily come out as great, but then the other ones after that come out really, really good. So I've placed my cookie cutter in the middle of my grill pan, and I'm going to get some of that fine batter. Oops, I forgot to put some chocolate chips in here. Don't worry, I'm going to add them in later. I'm going to get some of my batter. Let me mix it up a little bit more. There we go. And fill it up maybe 1/4 of the way. Not too full. Get some in there. My chocolate chips should have been in the batter, but you can actually go ahead and add them in after anyway, so not a big deal. That way you can add how many you want, and the kids would love to come and add how many chocolate chips they want in each of their pancakes. So this is a great way to get the kids into your cooking as well. So this should take about probably 2 minutes per side. What you're going to be looking for are actually 2 minutes probably for the initial side. What you're going to be looking for are bubbles that's going to come in your your pancake batter, depending on the temperature that you have it on. And then once that's ready to flip, I'll show you what we'll do before we flip it, okay? So stay tuned. So as you can see, there are some bubbles forming in the pancake mixture. Not only that, but like I said, we only put like about a quarter of the, got the cookie sheet, the cookie cutter filled up about a quarter of the way. And you can see that the pancake has really risen due to the baking powder we have in there. So, okay, honestly, this is the tricky part, right? But what you have to do is use a skewer and kind of go along the edge and gently pull. There we go. Of course I didn't do that right. But gently pull the cookie cutter off of your pancake. Now don't worry about all these little extra bits, because what I'm going to do later, I'm going to come in with my skewer and kind of just dissect those extra little pieces of pancake mixture on the side. Actually, I can do that now. Just come in here. Let me get a cloth. I'm going to come in here. So anyway, when you're taking the cookie cutter off of the pancake, it's hot, okay? So just be careful. I've been doing this a while, so that's why you see me just putting my hand here on the grill pan, but it really is hot, so just be careful when you're doing that. And I'm going to show you how we're going to flip that. Hopefully the color is good. Let's see. Let me see if I can take a peek. Alright. I think the kids are getting excited about the pancakes, so if you hear them, that's what's going on there. Let's see what this color looks like on the side. Do you see that? Love is in the air. So I'm going to come back in with my skewer. Listen, you don't have to do this part, but I really want my heart pancakes to look like hearts. Not sloppy hearts, but nice, neat, cute hearts. So that's why I come in with my little skewer and I get some of that extra batter off. But as you can see, it's just the most perfect heart pancake, okay? And it tastes really great too. So I'm digging into my homemade chocolate chip pancakes. Heart chocolate chip pancakes. They're so good. If you go on my YouTube channel, the Domestic Lifestyles YouTube channel, you'll see I already have the recipe for these chocolate chip pancakes. So if you don't have the recipe, make sure you get it there. I'm going to make sure I put the link right on the bottom. Okay? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and always leave a comment, alright? Thank you so much. This is Lisa from the Domestic Lifestylist. Remember to live life with finesse and style.